believe it or not.
Welcome back. We really have a fascinating and very important interview to bring you today. A film that's making an impact across the country, coming to Kansas City. It's called Feeling Through. It features the first actor with both hearing and vision loss to play a lead role. That screening is tomorrow at the Kansas City Public Library, the Plaza Branch. So here with us today, we have John Butterflies, Special Rapporteur for the Greater Kansas City Deaf Blind Task Force, as well as Brandy Young and her interpreter, Deborah Lakebrink. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
John and I were just talking about how you guys, this group, brought this movie here, worked to bring that here because you want to show people that the lives for folks that have vision and hearing loss have dramatically changed recently.
Yeah, the introduction of technology has really allowed them to live more meaningful and independent lives. But Brandy, for instance, who has total hearing and vision loss, works 5 days a week at Alpha Point, lives by herself, and has a cat, which demonstrates to everybody that deafblind people are just like all of us and live normal lives like the rest of us, and that relationships are equally important to all of us.
And Brandy, I wanted to ask you what you want people to know about your life that you live here in Kansas City. And also, John was telling us about this device that you have.
Yes, this Braille Edge 40. It can connect to my iPhone and Bluetooth, and I can read emails, look on the internet, play games. I could read the news. There's just multiple things that I can do on this device because of this Braille Edge 40.
And what do you think, Brandy, of this movie coming to town and people getting to see it?
Well, I think that a deaf-blind person's life so far, I mean, that's just how I've lived. Somebody who's deaf-blind. So it's pretty normal for me.
Do you guys find that people have become more understanding that they can absolutely interact with you just like they would anyone else?
Deaf-blind people can communicate with other people, and we can use touch. It's called POP, or we could use texting to communicate through phones, or even writing with people who have low vision using big print and writing on whiteboards. Also, you know, we could speak with other people.
Absolutely. And what, other than the characters themselves, is the story of the movie too?
It's really about human relationships.
Yeah.
And the power of them, and the power to grow good and love in each other.
And John, you were saying you guys have a pretty big group here.
Yeah, we have an art group of about a dozen people for almost 20 years.
Wow.
In addition to that, there's the deafblind social group here in Kansas City, where the deafblind community goes out and interacts in cultural institutions and goes to restaurants together and experiences life together.
How important is it that people get a better understanding of being able to interact with people?
It's really important, and I have to commend the Nelson Atkins Museum. They have tactile tours that have been around since 2005, so people that are low vision, blind, or deafblind can experience art. And so that is a cultural institution in Kansas City that really needs to be commended for the good work that they're doing.
That's wonderful. So this movie, Feeling Through, again, being played tomorrow at the Kansas City Public Library Plaza Branch. Big thank you to John, Brandy, and Deborah. Thank you for coming and telling us about it.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak to the city. We appreciate it very much.
Thanks, guys.